DM Studios. DM Fight Club Studios. Welcome to DM Fight Club. Episode 5A.
And we're talking about UFC 279. Chimaev versus Diaz.
I'm so excited about this one.
As am I.
And I just can't hide it.
I'm a little too excited.
Boner alert.
Alright,
So this time we're going to talk about the main event first, right?
yeah, we're going to talk about the main event.
You want to explain the rules? You go ahead and
Yeah.
explain the rules. You explain the rules, I'm going to take a sip of this old drink.
So we play a game here at DM Fight Club where you DM us your picks. Okay, it's...
Word that better. We're getting too many pictures. We need fight picks. P-I-C-K-S.
Okay, yeah, so it's who, how, what.
In the butt. What? In the butt. Hey.
So you pick who wins, what is their method of destruction,
Who wins? What is the method? What? Okay.
what round,
And
for tiebreaker and bragging rights and overall Mystic Max status, what is the exact time of the finish of the fight?
my picks. I'll show them up on the big screen with a little bit better. I wrote this on the back of a alcohol bag from Specs, but I'll post the a better version of this.
And we have one rule. What's the rule?
Welcome to Fight Club. The first rule of Fight Club is you talk about Fight Club.
Talk about Fight Club.
Talk about Fight Club. And y'all haven't been talking about Fight Club because we
Yeah.
have
0 views on 180 videos. 183 videos. We have 0 views on each one.
We
Total
have-
combined
we
0
have
views.
5 on some.
Oh, we have 5 on one, and that was a short. But anyway,
Yeah, we gotta do more shorts. We're just getting into this game. It's pretty fun.
yeah, it's a good. Hey, if you guys out there haven't done YouTubing, it's super easy. Download the VN video editor app. Sponsor of us, and get to work because this is super easy and
It's
just
super easy to be unsuccessful at YouTube.
you don't have to be successful. Just turn your passive time into active time. You like watching movies, you like playing video games, you like doing whatever. Make a video about it. Playing guitar, that's what we do. We're having a fun way to exercise our passive time. So anyway, let's get to the fight picks. Oh, I hurt myself.
A little too hard.
Oh, I forgot how strong I am.
All right, so Hamzat Chimaev.
Or
the
as
Wolf.
Oh yeah, Wolfbane. And what does man? I shouldn't drink so much.
Nate Diaz.
No, I keep wanting to say the
I
guy
wish I could do the Rock thing with.
who calls him cum shot.
Shit, I'm not gonna fucking say that shit.
Okay, let's not get into that.
That was Kobe Covington. Who
Oh,
said
okay. I kept wanting to say something with a CO. I was
let
going to say
Kobe
Cody
do that.
Garbrandt. You're going to get Cody Garbrandt in trouble.
I do not ever want to piss off the Wolf.
Me, either.
Big fan here.
And remember, Kobe said that when they asked him if he wanted to fight him. He's like, oh, who names their kid cum shot? It's like, what an easy way to deflect the question. So if it ever comes down to a fight between them two, I think Kobe's going to duck out.
Okay. So
Anyway, to the fight he's going to do.
we have Hamzat versus Nate Diaz.
Nate Diaz, OG.
OG Nate.
Man, he's been doing it. They said Hamzat was like 9 or 10 years old when Nate Diaz had his first professional fight.
The Nate Diaz Army, fool.
You graduated.
I'm a
from
Nick
being a
Diaz
soldier.
Army soldier, always, always.
Okay, what do you think about this fight? How's it gonna go? Tell us, Nostradamus.
I am having a very hard time picking because I really like both guys.
I do too, but this is obviously gonna go one way.
You don't understand. I really like both guys.
That doesn't mean one of them has a chance against the other one. We all know who's getting slaughtered. Cannon fodder. And I hope he proves me wrong.
Who's cannon fodder?
Who is cannon fodder?
Yes.
Oh, newsflash. Okay, let me explain to y'all. The UFC told Nate Diaz, you have two choices for your next match. For your last match on your contract, Conor McGregor or Khamzat Chimaev. And he said, I'm not giving Conor any more clout from fighting me. I'll fight the other guy. So I got other guy.
No, he actually told them, I'm only going to fight Khamzat unless he fights a top 5 guy, which is why he fought Gilbert Burns. That's what he said in an interview.
Maybe way back, but this current situation, he says he doesn't want to give Conor any credibility.
Do you want that trilogy with...
No.
I'm not excited.
I'm more interested in this. I'm way more interested in this.
I want to see Conor fight more before the trilogy.
Let him fight somebody else. Who gives a shit about this? I want to see Nate move on. He's got a new fight promotion.
What's his fight promotion?
Real
Fighters or something?
Oh man, we should
We're gonna
have
have
done
it
research.
up there on the screen.
Yeah, and he's like, I'm not surprised with his logo. Awesome. What a G. And I'll show a clip of him flipping me off at a Fighter Expo too, if I can find it.
So Khamzat is 11-0.
So I think the UFC threw Nate Diaz to him to get slaughtered to boost Khamzat's star potential. That's what they think is going to happen, but who knows? If he proves them wrong, I love an underdog.
What happened the last time they thought that was going to happen?
Remind us.
He choked out Conor. The last time they...
Oh, okay, with Nate. I thought you meant the last time they threw somebody to the wolf.
That it was a badass fight the last time they threw. I don't think there was a loser in that fight. Gilbert Burns versus Khamzat. They both came out on top.
No, I thought you meant last time they... Okay, yeah. Yeah, it was a great fight, a scrappy fight. It kind of humanized Khamzat, which is great going into a Nate Diaz fight because he eats humans for breakfast. I mean, I don't want to get in trouble for libel, but I think he eats regular food, but who knows. But Nate is coming off a loss to...
The last fight was Leon Edwards.
Leon Edwards, the champ.
I don't think he considers it a loss.
Of course he doesn't. Even if it is, let's say for the sake of argument, he lost, which is what goes down in the record books.
I wish he went in for the kill. I've already said that in another.
Yeah, he had him. He had him. He looked like he could win at the end of the fight. And then
his boxing is sharp, man. Nate's boxing. I remember thinking, but.
He had him rocked, but he didn't want to close in and follow it. So, who knows? I liked what Khamzat was doing to that crash test dummy, slapping the shit out of it.
I was just about to say that. He's saying that he's going to bring out the Stockholm slap.
Stockholm, Sweden. Stockholm syndrome.
So we're going to have Stockholm slap.
And Stockton slap versus...
Wait, who's going to have more slaps?
There might be 2 this match. I think maybe...
You think 2 each?
No, 1 each. 2 total. I speak in totals. Nate will slap him, Khamzat will slap him back, and Nate will be like, oh shit, the OG. But who knows?
I don't know, man. I think there's going to be a shitload of slaps.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Give me an over-under on your slap prediction.
I don't know. You remember the...
They're going to get slaphappy.com. Don't look it up. Don't you look it up.
Remember the Gilbert Burns fight where he's on the ground from his back and he's punching back at the same exact time? You could see them both slapping just the same exact fucking time.
Yeah.
A few slaps in a row.
And obviously in this fight, Khamzat has the advantage, probably a knockout power in wrestling. Probably not in jiu-jitsu, but Nate has Dan Hardy was talking about this, number of punches versus knockdowns, or number of punches versus knockouts. Nate throws a lot of punches, but not with a lot of power. I'm not saying that's not going to work, and I think his jab actually will work, and I think that'll force Khamzat to go for takedowns or knockout punches, and I feel like Khamzat's going to win. I got Khamzat by KO, and I put actually TKO, and that counts doctor stoppage by cut too, which Nate is might lose by. And I got the 3rd round, and I got 3 minutes and 1 second into the 3rd round. What do you got?
I'm gonna have to go Nate, just to go against you. I can't pick a winner though. I'm gonna pick Nate. Dude, Nate's gonna pull it off. What
I
if-
hope he does, and I hope he goes on to
I'm
promoting
sorry,
his.
Hamza, because I'm a big fan, but what if Nate just fucking pulls it off and just goes off into the sunset? A fucking G.
Now you know you in trouble. Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby.
I'm not mad at
Legend.
that. I'm not mad at that prediction. If that whoever wins, I'm gonna be happy. This ain't like the Cowboys
I
play
think
the
it's
Eagles.
gonna be a good fight. They both come to fight. Nobody comes to
I'm for
point.
whoever wins.
Nobody comes to point out. They're both gonna come to fight. See who's gonna be the real gangster.
They both come forward. They both fight. They don't try to win on decision. So yeah, that's gonna be a great fight. You wanna move on?
Yeah, let's move on. So I have Nate submission
Ooh.
round 4. 2
Is
minutes.
this a 5-round fight? I hope so.
It's a main event. It has to be a fight.
I hope so. Yeah,
If
of
it's
course.
not
it is.
round
Of course.
3, but
The next one, I had no clue if it's gonna be a 3 or 5-round fight. So I went the safe bet. So
I'm only going Nate to go against you because I really can't pick against these guys.
and I'm just going with Hamzat because I pre-went against
fucking-
you.
Nate's gonna watch this and say "fuck you." just for saying.
He's already said "fuck me," which is I'm
He's
showing
gonna
a
say
picture
"fuck
right
you"
now.
for picking him only because I'm picking him against you, not.
But who is saying that, especially the fighters and the media and the fighters who are saying, oh, you know what I'm saying? For one, you know.
All right, next we got a welterweight bout between Li Jingliang versus.
Li Jingliang. We gotta put that clip.
Oh, we're definitely
Jingling, jingling.
say that. Of course we're gonna. Versus Tony Ferguson, El Cucuy.
Oh yeah.
So, give me a little preview to what's going on with this fight.
So I think Tony looked good the last fight before the head kick.
What's that last fight?
Yeah, you fought Chandler. He looked
He
good.
always looks good until
No,
he doesn't.
he didn't look good the fight before that. I thought ever since Gaethje,
Halfway into the first round, he looked good until he didn't.
after Gaethje, I was like, holy shit! I think time might have caught up with him. But then on the Chandler fight, he looked really good. He was fast. He was sharp. It was like I thought it was the old Tony, and then Chandler
Until it wasn't.
came out with that front kick from hell. That's.
Oh, I don't want to show a picture of that. That's not.
Yes,
that
you
was
do.
brutal.
Show the picture.
Brutal. Okay.
He's training. Isn't he training at?
He changed his team up. So who's he?
He's in Arizona with John Jones' old team.
I'm not sure. I don't think he's with Eddie Bravo and all that.
No, he's still with Eddie Bravo.
Oh, for his jiu-jitsu. Okay. Well, then
I don't think
that might
Eddie
change my. That might change my pick. Oh no, wait. No, it won't.
All right, who do you have?
Well, since Jingliang,
Jingling.
his, most of it, and I didn't realize he's been fighting for so long. I was watching a video of this guy. He used to come out in not Venom, not Reebok, but whatever the fuck. I think he had a purple training mask. No, it was Dennis Holmes. But he had some shorts from the old days. I had no clue he'd been fighting for that long. But his chances mostly lie in a power knockout. He's got the most amount of knockdowns. He's tied for first with any other fighter, and some of the least amount of punches thrown compared to the other guys that are on that list. So obviously he throws a hard punch, but I think Ferguson will figure out how to get him either down or get his head down after getting rocked, because we saw in that Gaethje fight, he was like diving for to wrap up his leg, and Gaethje's a good wrestler, so he thwarted it, But I don't think Yingling is a good enough wrestler. Jingling. Is a good
Get
enough.
it right.
Is a good enough wrestler.
We're probably saying it wrong too.
Yeah, I'm not from China.
Jingliang.
He looked like
But I
he
like
cooked
to
some
say
bad
Jingliang.
Chinese food. But he's not a good enough wrestler to thwart those diving leg attacks, those, Ryan Hall style moves. So I think he's going to get caught in a submission, third round, 4 minutes in. What do you got?
You have Tony winning sub?
I have Tony, by sub in the third 4 minutes.
I have Tony winning sub. Round 2.
Round 2. Oh, Darce. Darce is a good pick. Tony's got a good Darce. Long arms for his body frame. Dan Hardy went over this. His reach advantage, he's got like, what, 2 inches on his, no, he's got 5 inches on his reach.
4 minutes and 24 seconds
And-
into the fight.
And he's shorter. 4 minutes and 2 seconds?
24 seconds.
24
Remember,
seconds.
it's who's going to win, how they're going to win, and what.
In the butt.
What round,
In the butt.
and what time.
In the butt.
I'm glad you So, just so y'all know, the only reason we get to use the time is because he gets to say that every time we play the
Yeah, I
game.
said we should get rid of it when he said what. I was like, I think, aren't one of those win? Like, time should be when. He goes, no, it's time is what. It's like, nah, time's not what. He goes, time's what? I was like, oh, in the butt? He's like, if you want. I'm like,
That's the only
yeah.
reason I wanted it, so we can say what.
All right. Next fight, Kevin Holland versus one of my best friends in the world, a guy I met in 2000 at Whataburger, Daniel Rodriguez. Shout out D-Rod.
You met him?
Oh, no. Not him, but a different Daniel Rodriguez. I'll tag you in this. He lives in San
I
Antonio.
fucking thought you were serious.
No, it's a different guy. But I cannot pick against a guy with my best friend's name.
He's your best friend now? The guy from Whataburger?
He's one of my best friends of all time.
Is it because you worked there?
Yeah, and I met him at the same time I met my wife.
Was it before or after you got fired?
I didn't get fired from Whataburger.
I
I
thought
quit.
you
They
got fired.
begged me to stay. I've only been ever fired from one job, and you guys know what it is. Can't talk about it. Lawsuit pending. But they know I was a good worker. They just trying to cut the fat because I was getting paid $100 an hour. Anyway, I love Kevin Holland. I hate to go against him, but
Ooh, you're going against him because
he has to fight against my best friend. How dare you? I mean, I don't know this guy, but he's got the same name as my best friend. And this dude wins by decision a lot, so I went with my best friend. By decision. Who you got?
And I have Kevin Holland.
By? I mean, tell us why.
He's going to use his kung fu. He's pulling out the kung fu.
Oh, I love Gong Fu.
He says kung fu, doesn't he?
My dad said Gong Fu. My dad once tried to catch a sword blindfolded from his friend Jim Berger, and he's got a big scar on his chest. And well, my dad's dead now, but he had a big scar on his chest, and I'm sure his ashes probably carried that
Rest
shit
in peace.
forward. R.I.P. Skip, Alabama, represent. Can I take a sip for Skip?
Are we going to break for
Oh,
our
show him
sponsors?
your bottle. I'm just gonna take a sip. I got a mixed drink.
Dude, I have the damn tag on here.
Oh, come on, and you bought it discount. To the working man, Skip Hosey.
Hey, why isn't Grey Goose part of the working man? I
It's
am a
from
fucking
France,
working man.
dude.
So,
They're lazy.
this is the same bottle I've had for like 3 episodes.
Yeah, I would have finished.
Oh, yeah,
A working man would have finished that bottle day number 1. A working man likes to drink. Old Skip the painter, he would have polished that off in an afternoon. Anyhow, so you got Kevin Holland by what now?
KO,
In the
first round,
what?
in the butt.
What time?
No, he doesn't KO him in the butt. It's a head kick.
Head kick in the butt. A butt kick. Butthole smash.
Oh, you drank with
Oh, sorry. I thought I was just
You gonna leave
cheering.
it?
I was just cheering your bottle.
We're drinking
To Skip.
to Kevin Holland winning round 1 KO.
On to the
1 minute and 24 seconds into the fight. It's gonna be a quick fight.
dude, that's gonna be a good fight. I don't think it's gonna be fight of the night. We'll get to that later. But I think this next fight is the take a shit fight of the night. If you start the pay-per-view and you need to take a shit during this fight. This is the women's bantamweight bout of Irene Aldana, never heard of her, versus Macy Chiason,
No
never heard of her.
respect for the women.
No, they're probably gonna have a badass fight, but I'm just gonna say if you need to take a shit, do it during this one.
Why? if it's gonna be a badass fight, don't you want to
They
watch?
they get bonuses. The take a shit fight of the night is the one that you went to go take a shit and you missed all the crazy shit. You know what? Oh.
I think we need to get you to stop saying the type of fight that this is because you're throwing off the would-be women subscribers that we don't have.
No, from now on, when I say it's a take a shit fight of the night, because sometimes it's two guys you've never heard of. Don't miss it. Everybody else saw it and you took a shit, so don't miss it. And how many bathrooms do you really have?
How many times are you gonna say it? How many times are you gonna say it?
All right, so do you know anything about these girls?
No, I don't.
I saw some highlights. Irina Aldana had some nasty punches. She had some ground and pound. She had some submissions on the ground.
No,
she looked like
had-
a fucking beast, and she's from Mexico.
13 KOs.
Yeah.
6
Exactly.
submissions. She's lost twice by submission. 4 decisions. She's lost 5 decisions. So she's only been subbed. That's the only way she's lost.
She's a beast. Keep an eye out for this fight.
not-
When you go to the bathroom to take a shit, put this on your phone.
She just hasn't been KO'd. She's lost by decision as well.
And what do you got to say about Macy Chiasson?
It's only 11-2. She's a new fighter. 8 knockouts, 4 subs, 4 decisions. She's lost twice the decision, so she's never been stopped.
I like.
And
Yes. I liked her tie clinch with the knees. Those
Hold
look brutal.
on.
She was on The Ultimate Fighter, right?
those aren't their stats.
Well, thanks a lot. No, she's 9-2. What did you say?
11-2. I'm reading the stats from the fight before.
Okay, obviously this misogynist didn't look at these women's actual stats. He's subbed in men's stats. She's lost by KO 33%. This is Macy. Sub 22%, decision 44%. Who cares? Nobody cares about any of these stats. What I care about is the girl named Macy Chiasson goes by a nickname I added to myself when Macy Gray was popular. I call myself Macy. My name's Mason, but I call myself Macy. I mean, it's no big thing, you know. I just thought she was popular. I'm popular. And if y'all remember, a crane fell on her apartment, right? And she survived. She got out. She had one bag of her stuff. All of her other stuff was destroyed. You know, I don't want to blow this up too much, but, you know, pretty much God tried to kill her. And she won. So even though she's 9-2, she's 1-0 versus God because she's still alive. And she had to regroup, go back to New Orleans, get her shit together. She's fighting right now for her livelihood. She's fighting for her next meal. She's gonna scrap and dig down deep, and she's gonna win by decision.
I have Irene by decision.
Irene by decision. Okay. Well, obviously you're not respecting the fact that Macy has my nickname given to me by Daniel Rodriguez from back in the day. And we'll go on to the next fight. My pick. This is the first night on the first fight on the main card, and it's my pick for fight of the night. So right after fight of the night,
You
go
think
take a
this will be
shit.
Fight of the night over. Hamzat Diaz.
That's gonna be boring.
That's
Ferguson's gonna be
boring. Ferguson's gonna be boring.
None of those are gonna be boring.
How much have you had to drink?
A lot, but not fight of the night. Let me backtrack. Let me backpedal one step.
You need to backpedal.
This is gonna be
Disrespect.
this is gonna be the surprising fight of the night.
It'll be a good start to the main event.
Oh yeah, you open big. They're jerking the curtain on this one. They're the first fight, but sometimes when you jerk the curtain, you also jerk the gherkin. And these guys are gonna jerk the gherkin so hard that you're gonna come in your pants when you watch this fight, guaranteed. Ever money back. Cum shot fight of the night is not gonna go to cum shot by KO against Nick Diaz. It's gonna go to I got Kutalaba from Morocco by KO. First round, 1 minute and 9 seconds in. Only because Johnny Walker, black. Johnny Walker,
Black, red.
Johnny Walker, blue. Johnny Walker's going to be black and blue and red all over. It's my prediction. Because he's got a weak chin. So he's going to get bruised up and he's going to be bleeding from his fucking eyeballs.
Did you remember Kutalaba? The other fights?
I only remember him from painting himself green, which is kind of cringe, but whatever.
So he had that fight that they stopped early because he played possum. And then he fought the same guy again.
Uh-huh.
You remember that?
No, I just remember him painting himself green, looked like a
That
fucking
was your
idiot.
favorite thing about him?
No, but I watched his tapes, and he comes forward charging with wild punches, and Johnny Walker, red, white, and blue, or black, blue, and red, has a weak chin now because he's been knocked out by Corey Sandhagen. Corey, the black guy, Corey Anderson, that likes to fucking hunt. He got knocked out by him, and now it weakened his chin. I don't know who's fought since then, but I'm sure he got knocked out cold.
He's lost since then, but I don't think he's had another knockout.
But I feel like that broke his spirit, broke his chin, broke his face, and then I think Kudalaba is going to do the same thing. KO, first round, 1 minute and 9 seconds in. If that doesn't happen, maybe Johnny Walker will win if he gets him tired. But I feel like the green Moldovan Hulk, I said Morocco, Moldovan Hulk is going to win. Who do you got?
I have Johnny Walker decision.
Oh, nice. By decision.
By decision. It's
Oh.
going to be a decision. It's going to be a good fight. I don't think this is going to be a boring fight just because it's a decision.
So don't take a shit during this fight. If you take a shit,
Oh
take
my-
a shit while you're on the couch while everybody else is watching
Can you
into a little
please
bowl.
Stop talking about.
So you can watch the
violence?
fight. Don't leave the room. Keep your eyes on this one because this is my must-watch fight of the night.
Okay, so I have Johnny Walker decision.
All right. Well, that's our picks.
And in honor of Johnny Walker, are you going to do the worm?
I would, but I threw my shoulder up.
Dang,
You know
I
what?
thought you were going to do the worm for this one.
I can't do the worm, but if I did, I'd do the
You can't do the worm?
the mezcal worm. You know what? And I was thinking about that. I went to the liquor store before I got here. I bought some Conor McGregor Proper 12 whiskey, and I was like, oh, should I get some Jorge Masvidal mezcal with the worm in it? I was like, you know what? I'm not going to support that guy.
Have you ever eaten a worm?
Yeah,
You have?
of course.
Not like a real worm, not like...
No, and Jorge Masvidal's mezcal, what is it called? Reposado?
You ate the worm?
Yeah, and it tasted like fucking mezcal. And so, you know, I'm not
surprised you didn't say it tasted like chicken.
It did a little bit. No, and I don't want to support him, but I will support mezcal.
Wait, you don't want to support Jorge Masvidal?
No,
Why not?
Because he's far right wing, and you know me. I don't have my scarf right now. I don't have my tiny glasses, but I'm far left wing. But
You are?
I'm in the middle, which makes me far left wing to right wingers. But I will reiterate the catchphrase
So you don't like
for
George
mezcal. I like him as a fighter. I really like him. But they say, like they always say, por todo mal, mezcal. Por todo bien, también.
That's a good quote.
And that's
I'm
why I
very
ate the
surprised
worm.
that it didn't have the word shit in it.
I think it was the first distilled spirit made in the Americas by the Spaniards. Thank you, Spaniards, for giving us that fucking worm.
All right. So that's our show for the
Can-
night. Do we have any
yeah.
other topics to talk about?
Nope. You want to wrap it up? Hey, wait. Let's talk. We have some
I
topics.
thought you wanted to talk about something
Oh, okay,
that
yeah.
happened on a fight.
Yeah, I got some topics. Did you see what JDS said about Tuivasa and Cyril Gane?
No, I did not.
So when Cyril Gane beat Junior Dos Santos, he hit him in the back of the head as he was getting
He was
knocked out.
protesting.
So I didn't even remember to mention this. When he was fighting Tuivasa, and I remember watching it live, he hammer fisted him in the back of the head as he was going down. He did it again. He's rabbit punching. And I was like, oh, this is this guy's deal. And it wasn't a flurry. And, you know, sometimes when they turn into it, you give them the benefit of the doubt. But he was already head down, face down, and ass up for a second. And Cyril Gane just hammer fisted the shit out of the back of his head. And I was like, oh, I can't excuse
So
that.
he said, I didn't see him hit the back of the head.
Yes, you didn't notice that? He gave him a
I thought it
hammer
was
fist. The ref was like behind his back.
Yeah, but
coming
he's
around.
already out when you're hammer fisting.
He wasn't
and
out. He
turns.
was standing. He did that. That was the punch that knocked him down. And I remember when I saw the hammer fist.
The 3,000 kicks in the stomach didn't knock him down before that?
That's a part of it. But if you watch the final sequence, we'll show it. He hammer fists him as he's going down. And I thought, oh, wow. I didn't remember in the flurry like that was happening. But now that I go back and watch it, I was like, Junior Dos Santos has a point.
Why you gotta put sour taste?
I don't think it would have went.
Beautiful finish.
I still don't think it would have went any other way, but he did use that to drive him to the floor.
Perfect walk around the ring that gave me chills.
Okay, well then that gives okay,
That
we'll excuse Rabbit hammer fist because he pranced around real sexy like it. And this guy had a chub. Did you hear what Hazmat said about Usman? He said something about he's never going to be the same again. He's never going to get back to the title shot
I heard
again.
him say he was an old man because his knees hurt so bad.
Yeah, he complained a lot on the first Joe Rogan show about his knees and his feet and his back and his balls.
Yeah, he's in a lot of pain.
But Hamzat said because of that knockout, he's going to be mentally and physically off. And I don't think that's true. I think Usman, when I saw him on Joe Rogan on this previous time, he seemed very lighthearted about it. He didn't seem mentally broken. Of course, he's a physical specimen with everything he does.
I actually really liked when him and Rogan had the laugh about the meme where he's like, somebody had a meme about how Joe Rogan had to get the interview and he's knocked out.
He's interviewing him as he gets head kicked. We'll show that. And then also the one with him sitting with
I thought that was awesome.
GSP, or who was he sitting with where his head was dented in? That was a pretty funny one. We'll show it. Nick Diaz's fight promotion we kind of already talked about. To me, it seems like if Nick Diaz is talking about his fight promotion, he's probably
Nick
moving.
or Nate? Nate is has the fight promotion.
Nate. Why did I write Nick? Sorry. It must have auto-corrected. Nate Diaz is...
Most people get them confused. They're casuals.
Ooh, burn. So Nate Diaz's fight
Distinctly
promotion.
different fighters.
Yeah. They kind of box people up.
Do you want Nick Diaz to come back?
I don't think he's going to fight in the UFC again.
You don't think he's going to fight?
No, I think he's going to move on to boxing. No, not in his fight promotion. Those are for like up and coming guys. He wants to box one of the Paul brothers or maybe somebody famous. I can't remember. But
his coach was saying that he wasn't ready. He was in a lot of pain before that last fight. I'd like to see him really get ready.
When I talked about the fight promotion, they said he's going to keep fighting, but this fight promotion is like a side project. So I don't know what he's going to do next.
But
I don't know if he's going to sign back with the UFC.
Nate says he wants to put on real shit. And they're like, what do you mean by real shit? I know it when I see it.
Yeah.
And I believe Nate.
Yeah, I forget the tagline for his thing, but we'll put it up here. Real fighters, real shit, fake, whatever. No, real, something real. So yeah, those were the only topics I had to kind of bring up.
There was a girl that...
Oh, there was a girl in bare knuckle fighting that flashed her boobs as a win, as a winning celebration, and you see the crowd like, and the announcer was like, "I've never seen that one before." But if he didn't watch WWE in the late '90s, early 2000s, he probably hasn't seen it. But we used to see it all the time.
The girls flash their boobs in WWE because I might want to watch
full
wrestling.
nipple. You can't catch it now because it's been edited for the Peacock.
It's like I said, every time I see those girls, the WWE...
They're a lot hotter now than they were in the late
beautiful.
90s. Yeah. Amazing.
Gorgeous.
I'll drink to that.
Beautiful WWE. Is that the right...
Rhea Ripley's my favorite. I wish she'd step on me.
They're
Step on me, mommy.
They're different promotions, right?
Which ones?
In wrestling.
There's WWE, AEW, and then all the rest.
So which ones have the prettiest girls?
Oh, that's a hard decision. Man, AEW's
Now we're
got
gonna
Ty
have some
Conti.
good time.
Man, they got Jade Cargill, Step on Me, Mommy. WWE's got Rhea Ripley, and I'm sure some Alexa Bliss. Oh, man, we could go on and on. Let's make a whole episode of
This
this.
is the stuff I want to know about wrestling.
Oh, okay. I'll fill you in, and then we'll do another episode next time.
Okay.
And then we'll both be...
And then I'm going to be on the wrestling. I'm going to have all these references every time we talk.
All right, that's our episode. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, smash, subscribe, and
Make sure
sublime.
you play the
Subscribe.
game. You add up the score. Highest score wins. Let's see if you can beat us.
Yeah. Beat us off. All right.
And how do you play?
You play it by
Who, how, what?
in the butt, and then you beat us off. Okay, go hit stop while I wave bye. Bye, guys.